Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. This is Carmen coming at you live from the sun coast of Florida. What's up? What's happening, guys? I I've been missing French fries, and I thought you might be too. Please bear with me. We're having some technical fun here, as the chief cameraman, cook, and everything else. Sometimes it can be extra fun in the kitchen. There we go. I think you can see more of what we're doing in here. As you're hopping on, say hello. Tell me how you're doing. If you've been missing fries, drop some fries in the comments. I'm going to take the glasses off because of the glare. That is no fun. But if you've been missing fries, drop me some French fries in the comments below. If you are catching me live, put live in the comments. If you're catching me on the replay, drop a hashtag replay or tell me I miss you because I miss you guys too when you're not here to play with me. I really do. So we're going to be making fries, as I said. These are, if you're low carb and keto, these are dirty keto, but definitely lower carb fries. In my grocery store pickup this week, I got parsnips. Parsnips look like white carrots. So I have already peeled these carrots, quote unquote, the parsnips. And I have made this once before. It's probably been about a year. It's about five in a bag, two, three, four, five. They're varying sizes. And I thought this one had it doesn't have the nutrition label on it, folks. But here's what I know because I researched this for you guys before. Parsnips still have a lot of carbs, but they have almost equal the number of fiber. So here's where you get over, here's how you get even. And this is why I like the parsnips even better than the jicama. I didn't like the texture of the jicama. With the parsnips, you can actually get the texture closer to potato fries without all the carbs. So for, I think it's like 22 grams of carbs, you have about 11 grams of fiber. So I count net fibers when I'm bothered to count. When I was first starting out, I did tracking a lot. And Carb Manager is my friend. If you have to have an app, get the Carb Manager. It is free, but you can also do the paid version, which has some meals and recipes, I believe. But it's a good way for you to get used to seeing what has carbs and what doesn't, especially if you're just reading labels that say it's keto, but then it has like tons of stuff on it, like keto crackers, which have like 20 to 30 grams of carbs and no fiber. That is not keto. But like I said, this is dirty keto, low carb. So per, I can't remember if it's one parsnip or a certain amount of ounces, but it's generally about 11 net carbs. Now, if you have been good all day and don't have to worry about that, I've been so because I had keto pizza, which is about 6 carbs for half a pizza. So I get 2 slices, quote unquote, for this keto, which amounts to like a personal pan pizza. It's Quest Pizza, my favorite keto pizza. It's the pepperoni one. If you get the Supreme, there's more carbs in that. But so I can wiggle with that. These I have already cut up. So they look more like French fries. They're in this bowl because we're going to put some oil over it and put some seasoning in it. And I'm just going to show you how I cut it. I left one to play with so you guys can see me. Give me some eyes and ears if you can see what I'm working with here. I'm trying not to turn my back to you. All right. So basically, I try to cut it in half evenly. And then we're going to almost quarter it. All right, come on. It works much better off camera when I'm not trying to be neat and fancy. But let me bring you a little bit closer to what we're working with. You won't get to see me, but you'll get to see the action. Now, you are free to season your fries however you want. If you're being good keto, you will season it at least with some pink Himalayan sea salt so you can get some of the minerals from the pink Himalayan sea salt and replace some of your electrolytes. This is, as I've said in previous versions of this is not an everyday thing because, again, 11 carbs, even net carbs, that's 11. So it might be every other week. If you look at Carb Manager, you can see if it gets an A, B, or C grade. I think it basically got, in moderation because of the net carbs. But I will take that hit because I also have my little insurance packets to help me with that. Give me some eyes and ears if you can see what I'm working with on the chopping block here. I'm trying to get them to a consistency that is pretty much uniform so they'll bake at the same amount. Because if they're all different sizes and thicknesses, it's not going to bake evenly, and that's going to be a mess. Plus, again, I'm trying for more like a shoestring potato, as close as we can get with these. See what I'm working with here. The length doesn't matter as much to me, except for how it goes in the basket. So that one's a good one. We have some more work to do with this. How does everybody's day go today? Did you cook? Do you have, meal plans? Do you plan your things out ahead when you go do your grocery shopping like me? Or do you wing it? Do you cook where you have leftovers to make it easy so you don't have to cook as much throughout the week? I have leftovers still. I have the last of the chicken dish, the Indian chicken dish I did, and it was quite yummy. And I broke it up with the ribs that I cooked on Saturday night, and that was delicious. So that way I don't have to cook as often, and I have backup plans. The pizza was a backup plan for lunch because I didn't feel like having a sandwich, and I knew it would get me through 2 meals. So we are having pizza tonight. We may have chicken for lunch tomorrow. Haven't decided yet. But it makes it easier to make sure I have all the good, healthy ingredients in the kitchen, in the pantry, in the fridge if I do some meal planning ahead. Now, if you have trouble with the meal planning, put meal plan in the comments below. And I would love to invite you to my group with the meal plans in it. Or if you are doing the 15-day quick start with us, we will be having meal plans in there. So drop 15 if you would like to do the 15-day quick start to health. And I'll get you all the information about that. And that is a place where we're going to learn more about healthy eating, meal planning, moving, all the things. So we will be having a launch Zoom on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. If you want to get an invite to the launch Zoom, you have to put 15 in the comments below so that we can do that for you and make sure you qualify to be in the group. All right. So that was the fun with that. Okay. So I am working with some avocado oil. Let me see if I can get it on camera. There we go. This is avocado oil from, I think this one's from Walmart. I either get it at Walmart or I get it at Sam's. Sam's has a better price for this size. Is about $7, $11, something like that. And it'll last me for a few months. We just want enough oil on here for it to stick to the fries. So get the fries covered with the oil. And then we're going to put our seasoning. Like I said, I opted for the Italian seasoning. This is Italian seasoning from Sam's because they have those Alessi fries and I like them, but they are not keto because they're white potatoes. You want to stay away from the starchy elements. So we'll get some of that, and we'll get some Himalayan salt. Woo, wrong side. Where is it? Nope. So we tossed them pretty good. Woo, almost lost one, guys. Whoops, almost lost it. Guys, I will check back for your comments so I can respond to it, but play along with me if you will. When my hands are so full, it's kind of hard to do that. The oven is preheating on 400. And what I basically do is if you do regular fries for about 20, 22 minutes, it's about the same thing for these if, again, they're uniform. And this is going to help me get that fried crispness with this special pan. Might have to do fewer of these so that it's well distributed because you want them to lay as flat as possible. And then I peep in on them from time to time to make sure that they are done and not overcooked. I don't want chips. No offense, no shade to fish and chips, but I'm not looking for chips. I'm looking for McDonald's quality fries with, better taste and better conducive to my way of eating. So now they are evenly spaced and ready to go in the oven. So I'm going to slide them in and turn on the timer. Let's say 23 minutes, we'll say. And again, folks, the name of the game is to find the right substitutions. It's not to say you can never, ever, ever have certain foods again. That is not what we're talking about. We're looking for reasonable substitutions for some of our favorites where we can get the taste and satisfy the urge for what we want, but to stick with our way of eating. Now, when you're initially doing keto, you have to go really strict. That's the benefit of our 15-day quick start because we have the tools to help you and ease you into this transition so that you can become keto adapted. Now, that being said, if some of you have different goals and you just want to stay with a low carb lifestyle, you can learn the low carb lifestyle in our group as well. And we'll teach you how to use the tools to help you with your low carb lifestyle, or if you want more energy and all of those things. But I try to bring to you some good tasting, healthy food. That's what it's all about. Good tasting, fairly easy to prepare healthy foods with some suggestions about how to make it work for your family, how to make it work for yourself, and to cut down on some of the work because I'm a busy girl. I'm sure you guys are busy too, guys or girls. So some of these things I use some shortcuts that work better for a busy lifestyle, especially if you're busy with all the things, going to school, schooling kids at home, all the things. There are ways to do that. The group has some good meals for families as well because we have to cook in bulk and your family is not going to know the difference that it's keto or low carb because it's going to still be chock full of flavor. So if this has been beneficial to you, drop me some hearts in the comments below. And also, don't be afraid to tag some other people into this video, share this video out to other people. If you're catching me later on YouTube, don't be afraid to like and subscribe to my channel. You're going to be seeing mostly healthy cooking. You might see some more healthy emotional healing. And, it's all about mind, body, wellness all together. So we do a little bit of everything here, but my primary thing, because I love to cook, is cooking and also helping you guys with your keto and low carb lifestyle. So we will be talking about all the things. And like I said, these are the fries. I'm going to have to do a second batch in the oven for these. My goal is to do the second bag of parsnips, cut them up real nice, and put them away in the freezer for later, just like frozen fries. So it's still fast food. It's just how you do the prep work ahead of time so you don't have to do a whole lot of work, right then in the moment. A lot of my preps for vegetables happen on Sunday, but it doesn't have to be a long, drawn out affair. There are ways to cut time, there's ways to make it easier. I'm all about it. If you guys have some keto recipes that you'd like me to try, shoot me something in the comments or email me, inbox me if you want me to try to make something more keto or a healthier food. As long as you let me know by at least Friday before I do my shop, we may see that on the Keto Kitchen in the coming week. So thank you guys again for hopping on. Thank you guys especially for sharing me out. And again, once I finish this broadcast and publish it, I will be sure to shoot it to you and answer your questions right away. So I love you. Remember, keto doesn't have to be boring or bland, and always play with your food. I'll see you next time.